I started doing Snowball about 17 years ago as a volunteer. I have been a participant, an adult staff person, a parent of a participant, parent of a teen director, and now I find myself in this role coordinating the program. And one of the things I would say, though, that has remained consistent throughout all of those roles and all of those years is the amazing process of transformation that happens to the teens between Friday morning when they arrive and Sunday evening when they leave.
I've been going on Snowball since my freshman year, and I've been staffing since junior year, and that would make that 4 times that I've been on staff. Since my first Snowball, I've become more comfortable in my skin. I've been able to reach out to others and help them and not be scared to help them. And I've also been able to reach out and ask others for help and not necessarily focus on everybody else's problems, be able to focus on any issues that I'm having. I've been able to be myself and be who I really am.
I think the reason that I keep coming back to Snowball is really the positive experience you get each time. No experience is like the same.
Alright, so I got involved in Snowball from initially my dad and my sister.
My daughter was in Snowball and was very active in a lot of stuff. And I had an opportunity. She invited me to come on a weekend, and I was really curious to see what was going on, why it was so important to her life.
It was a very life-changing experience because I attended about 6 more Snowballs after that, and then I became a staff member. My favorite part of the weekend, definitely the hug circle. I absolutely love it.
First of all, I had heard that it was a very warm, accepting environment, and that people were very friendly and would just kind of take you in and make you feel good. It's true.
As the first timers of everybody, they always have little reservations, and I have my reservations. I went just as an observer, and I remember going to the barn is where we met, and I remember that I had my first small group leader, her name was Mandy, came up to me and she goes, "Are you Maz?" And I'm like, "Yeah." She says, "I have you in small group, come on over here." And she grabbed me by the arm and pulled me in, and we did this goofy activity in the middle of the barn, and I never laughed so hard.
Being a teen director on Snowball was extremely rewarding. It was a lot more work than I realized going into it, just because there's a lot of thought that goes into the weekend. But it was really fun to work with the teen staff. Really exciting to kind of work with the adult staff, because as a teen you don't always get to work to manage a staff that has adults on it as well. I decided to come back as an adult participant just to try it out and see what the weekend was like as an adult, and it was the same exact Snowball magic that I experienced as a teen. The difference between adult and teen staff, a lot of it's the same magic, the same exact fun, so much laughing and just goofing around. But one of the really huge benefits of being on the adult staff is the ability to serve as a mentor, but also to really watch the teens just take off and take ownership of the weekend.
I think the role of adults this weekend is it's such a great experience to have them on the weekend, because they kind of give you a new outlook and perspective, and I also think that they're just really great support. It's just so great to have people that are so much older and can give you great advice.
Just as teens in my small group and other teens said that I helped them kind of see the world from an adult perspective, they helped me see it from a teen perspective. And this world now is completely different than my world was when I was their age.
I guess my first reaction was, man, where was this when I was in high school? And kind of been coming back ever since.
I was also surprised by the number of teens that really have major issues that they need to work through and are working through. And I think that made me kind of understand the program better.
And when I used to come to Family Day, I'd sit in a Family Day small group, and I'd always ask the same question of every teen. And the question was, if you could tell your parents one thing about this weekend, what would it be? And it drove me crazy because I got a different answer from every kid every weekend. It was important to every kid for different reasons.
One kid said, it's kind of the opposite of everything you hate about high school. Couldn't have said it better. I thought that was a great answer. These are the kind of kids you want your kids hanging around with.
Snowball to me is an opportunity to be around people who care about you and love you for who you are, and it's an opportunity to be yourself no matter what.
Loving, caring, accepting, beautiful, yeah.
People feel safe at Snowball and realize that they are good enough just the way they are, which is a beautiful thing.
My only regret is I wish I would have had it sooner.